All right.
What?
Got you guys.
All right, cool. Welcome back to... Oh, shit, restarted.
What the fuck?
I fucked up.
What the fuck? Nigga, go.
Hey, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Black Atlas Show, a.k.a. the only podcast that cares about what you care about.
Amen.
Hey.
And this is actually a special episode because this is our first time we're having a couple guests on the show. We usually do interviews, and we have people come on, and, you know, we talk a lot about them, and that's all cool and stuff, and check that shit out.
Check out his interview.
Right, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so, but now we're all kind of coming together as a group to discuss things. So, our first guest is,
Rasel.
there you go, man. He already knows.
And we have...
And then over here we have our good friend,
Marcial.
Marcial, yeah.
We're going to be calling him Junior throughout the show because his name is Junior.
Right. Okay, so if you don't know,
Either of them...
he's a rapper, and he's a close friend.
Close friend.
That's...
I miss you. I don't see you enough.
I know, Junior.
Come back.
That'll change. Don't worry, guys.
He said I haven't changed.
So what we like to start our shows off with is what's been going on the past week in general for us.
Right. So
and all pop culture. Well, not pop culture. Let's not keep it to that. What's been going on with you guys? What have we been doing?
Okay, cool. So, yeah, in the past week since we've done the last episode, a lot of shit has happened, actually. But probably the number one thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that I saw Baby Driver, which it took me a minute. When it came out, like, damn near everybody said it was a good movie, but I just, like, never got around. Nobody wanted... I think the problem was nobody wanted to go with me, honestly, if I don't want to sound like a loser, but... yeah, finally saw it. It was really fucking good. I like the dude. What's his name?
Essel, Egort,
Real name.
Ego.
Ansel.
Lego my ego.
Hansel.
Don't even know.
Hansel.
I don't even know his name. I just assumed that he was the guy from...
Have you seen Baby Driver?
Amazing Spider-Man 2 that plays Harry.
No.
No,
he looks like him, though.
He does.
He kind of does.
He's the dude from, that one...
I don't know what other movies.
The movie about
What do you think
the
about
dying girl. They fall in love.
I just seen the trailers.
The Fault in Our Stars?
The Fault in Our Stars.
When I see like actors like faces, sometimes like they stick to me. Then like okay, I know that person. Like
Yeah.
He was on that movie that like Malcolm really liked too. The fucking it was like a series. It was kind of like the Hunger Games.
Oh, the Hunger Games.
Oh, the Insurgent?
Yeah,
He was in that shit?
He was in that too.
Yeah,
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
No one cares about that. That's Hunger Games too.
He said nobody cares
You
about
told
that.
me about Baby Driver, bro, and I got so excited because you were like, bro, that movie's the shit. You were tweeting about it, blah, blah, blah.
Because the shit was amazing.
I wanted to fight you after I watched that movie. That movie was
Because that shit,
trash, bro.
the music incorporated with the movie and all of the, like, the focus on detail to that movie is fucking ridiculous.
He's driving.
Why didn't you like it?
It just felt almost corny. Like the driving, the action portions of
Almost
it were pretty
corny?
cool. It was
You know what's
corny.
almost corny?
What?
J. Cole.
Anyway, but when they were talking, who's that dude? He was on The Walking Dead. And
Right,
they
yeah.
were in that,
I don't
that
know
Punisher,
scene.
the
and
Punisher.
He was acting hella hard for no reason,
Yeah.
talking about.
It's the dude who plays the
random
Punisher.
shit.
Have you
That-
guys, you haven't seen Baby Driver?
No.
You haven't seen Baby Driver?
Okay.
God damn it.
Damn.
Listen, I will
We
say
have
it.
They have an half on it?
I'm kind of like I don't know if I should do it.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't see it in theaters at all. Actually, I did. Fuck, I did. I'm tripping. I see it in Vacaville where you can put your, fucking
I
seat.
know.
I'm fucking. Oh shit.
Amazing.
Oh fuck.
So, also besides that movie, I've been diving into a lot of music that hasn't been really like released recently, but like recent enough that I kind of like skimmed over it. And I went back, and that fucking MGMT album is dope as shit, and I feel like everybody needs to go and give it a chance because no one will probably listen to it, but it's really fucking good, and it definitely gives off like an 80s rock band type vibe, but like also honestly bro, like the instrumentals they use on that, it sounds like so fucking like dreamlike and pleasing. It reminds me of like fucking background level music from Sonic Adventure. Like that's literally like the vibe I get, like all like carnival noises and shit, and it's like it sounds weird, but it works really good with like the tones of their voice. I don't know, it's like you can't really describe the type of music.
Like the beats and the instrumentals and stuff.
Right.
Compliments like their vocals.
Right.
Exactly. It sounds like they're all like, if I were to like go on a trip, like an acid trip or something, I feel like
That's
what
the
this
music
song
that would be playing in the
sounds
background.
Playlist?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I
What have
feel
you guys? What else has been going on? What else have you guys been into the last week?
Man, just saw Black Panther.
That.
What did you think about that?
What did you guys think?
Dude, I love the movie.
Well, I
It
love
was-
it because it brings something different to like comic book movies, obviously. Because I feel like all the ones that had like black like protagonists, some of them like
A little
were really good,
racist?
like Blade, and then like
Blade.
except
Little
Blade-
stereotypical.
Blade.
Blade was
bad.
better, man.
Blade.
A little stereotypical.
Yeah, but it's just like all the other
You
ones
thought
kind of like
Blade was better
failed,
than
and
Black
then, like,
Panther?
So, man.
and then
I
like
have to go see Blade again.
one thing that honestly
Honestly.
changed my aspect
Snipes,
about it
bro.
is because I was doing research and they said that Hollywood's always been scared to do risk like with all black cast because
Yeah.
They
Chinese
don't think
people
they're
aren't going to see
marketing
it
stuff like
because that's what they say. Like people overseas aren't
Whoa, I
going to
never
see
thought
it.
about it like
yeah,
that.
like
Yeah.
people overseas
The
aren't
Asians,
going to
right.
see it if it's all
Yeah.
black cast.
Marvel
like,
movies are internationally
Yeah.
successful.
Right.
Yeah, that is weird.
I remember
It's not just
Iron Man 3 had like an
here.
exclusive like version in China because it was shot in China. So
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
they had
That's
like a
fucking
whole ass
crazy.
different movie. And I'm like,
Yeah.
So
what?
and then it's just the fact that Ryan Coogler's a Bay Area native, so that's just really like
Yeah, he
inspirational.
is. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And it's like it's cool because this nigga still
It's
talks
cool.
with an accent. He's like, yeah, bro, you know, I'm keeping with Thou Wow. Like it's that. It just he kept it professional, but
Yeah,
he kept
no.
it like as
He
still
just
like a
got
Bay
like
nigga.
40
like,
on the set of the movie.
like,
Like,
Okay.
oh, yeah,
aesthetic
it's
to
clean.
it.
I like that.
Yeah.
But I think it was
Still
really
running,
dope
man.
how he incorporated
Oh,
like music of modern time because I feel like not a lot of like movies do that.
Mhm.
Like and they
Yeah,
don't
they
like,
don't
just
do
like
anything
they don't just let a
right
whole
now.
artist like one artist alone just do like the whole soundtrack list. Like
Yeah, that was pretty
That's what
fucking
we're
cool.
doing.
Kendrick, what do you guys think about the?
What was your favorite song off that?
Ooh,
I
yeah.
want to say Paramedic. Paramedic's like my favorite song.
That's like my least favorite song.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It's like it's one of my favorite songs though, because I think it's dope coming from like being somebody from Vallejo to me is big too. So it's like I have sentiment.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I definitely fuck with
I
King's
feel
Dead.
like
But
Big
King's
Shot.
Dead's definitely grown
the
up.
Big Shot,
Big Shot's probably
Shot's
my
definitely one of mine,
favorite
too.
on there. I knew that right out. The first time I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, this is the one.
You could damn near just send like the hook to like
So-
a that gets emotional.
I know, right?
Definitely.
So does watching this make you guys excited for Infinity War even more now?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I just want to see
Why?
Tony
Why?
Stark get punched out by Thanos. Like you see
What?
that little clip.
The little clip of his
Oh,
nigga.
Thanos
Smack
fucking-
his shit.
That's all I saw.
That's like
That's
some,
what
that was like
they
some
did.
Grand Theft Auto type of shit, like some super punch type of cheat code type of thing. That's
Yeah.
It's
The
still
one
not-
where you just
It still
slide.
hasn't like hit me yet that movie exists.
Yeah, but
Like,
because it's
all
been so long.
those-
So long.
Right. It's gonna be
Like,
so
We've gone
many
to every
people.
premiere.
Yeah, man. I don't think it's gonna hit me until like I'm
Yeah.
watching this shit and be like, this is fucking Spider-Man. This is fucking Captain America.
like,
You guys know they moved it up?
Huh?
They moved it up to the... what was
to
it?
April 27th.
The 27th.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yup.
The
April
craziest thing though
27th.
is like
Right
I
around the
reminisce
corner,
like
too.
yesterday,
That's a month.
That's-
like being
yeah.
in 7th grade and looking up all the movies.
The, like,
released,
release
bro.
dates.
Yes.
I was like, oh, bro, 'cause
This
I
shit
was
took
like,
forever.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
forever for me.
We
At some
lived
point, I was
through
like a
this
really
shit.
huge
Man.
like Thor fan, so I would always like I was checking for like Thor movies, and once I seen that, I was like, okay, it's dope. And once it came, I didn't get to see it. I didn't see it until like a year later. I was like, okay,
Damn.
and that was.
Did
dope.
you like
It
Thor
just-
Ragnarok that much?
Of course, bro. I feel like it was
Yeah,
like the
shit.
most funnest Thor movie.
It was the most
I
fun
know,
That was
Marvel
pretty
movie.
much a
I've
comedy
never seen that
movie.
one yet.
It's a
Yeah,
comedy.
But one thing that threw me off though
Yeah.
is just like his dad died, and I realized that he's happy.
Damn.
That's the rest of the movie.
Spoiler alert.
That movie's like on
Damn, I didn't even know.
You were dropping
Like,
spoilers last
yeah.
episode.
I did definitely on Black Panther last episode.
He told the whole Black
Definitely
Panther
on a movie that came out like 3 days.
I threw in a spoiler,
before.
a little spoiler, like half a second before that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spoiler. Oh yeah. So we're gonna keep talking about. Yeah.
Okay,
All
yeah,
right.
cool. So,
So after
Next on our agenda here at Black Ellis, we like to
Right.
talk to you guys.
we
about-
like to be professional here. That's
And
why we
have-
write everything
go to
down.
the script.
So today,
Today?
yeah.
yeah.
No,
No.
Pokemon. No, not Pokemon. No, we're not.
You were
We're
gonna
not
talk
doing the
about,
Pokemon
You were
thing.
talking about the relationships portion.
Right. It's,
Going back again.
Oh, you can talk about that.
oh, right, boy. Okay.
All right, we're going back.
Oh, you can talk about that.
Oh, right, well, okay. The reason why I bring it up is because today's Pokemon Day. Not that it matters, but when we're recording this as of today, what is it? The first?
The first.
My watch is
Yeah.
dead.
Ooh, March Madness.
It's it's Pokemon Day. Whatever that even means, I don't know, but that's like what today is. So
National
sure
Pokemon Day.
I'm sure it has some Pokemon Go shit. I haven't touched that since like 2 years ago.
I was really bad.
I forgot to even like.
How are you-
Right? Like,
How you bad at Pokemon Go?
Because I
Really?
didn't, I didn't have the
So
energy
They
to
just
go
look
out
some
and
updates
do the
for it,
shit.
like,
I used to literally
Oh,
be
man.
driving in my car.
This nigga.
Throwing
Alright, let's not. Okay, we don't need to talk about
Throwing
that.
Pokeballs while fucking winning.
Pulling over,
Right.
like pulling over
I
the side
know.
to.
Okay. Anyway,
I got that nigga.
so
Okay.
we're gonna get a little bit personal here.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Shift the tone a little bit.
We are gonna shift the tone because I'd like for each person,
Thank
each
you,
member
Jimmy.
of the
I love
crew
Come on now.
to talk about something like specific relating to them. And I feel like I'm a very emotional person. For those who know me like personally, that's like the type of person I am. And so I'd like to talk about like personal shit and what people are going through in life. And just, I feel like it helps because this podcast has kind of been like therapeutic for me in a sense. So, I want to talk about just like some shit lately that I've been like, kind of not necessarily dealing with, but, thinking about, I guess you could say. But I want to talk like love and relationships because honestly, I love love. And like that sounds gay as shit. But-
Sounds
gay.
But no, it's true, bro. I'm like
It's
I'm like a
like-
hopeless romantic type of person. Like I'm super into all that shit, which is weird because like it's me, the person who's like, you never see with like a fucking. I haven't been in a relationship for a long time. Not that that matters, but
Fair.
I'm always like dealing with some type of shit, like related to that subject,
Fuck bitches,
which
get money.
sucks. Yeah, exactly.
This
It sucks
dude.
because like deep
I remember
down,
that.
like I care about. I want to like go on picnics and shit. That
Not
sounds
that
fun. Like just stupid shit that people who are watching this, the 10 of you,
Oh,
have probably
stupid.
like have already experienced, and like it's just like a normal thing. That shit like matters a lot to other people. But I basically want to talk about that, and like I want to get your guys' opinions, of course, because I already know how I feel. But
Opinion
so
on what?
okay, so like man, okay, so like recently I was talking to somebody. Of course, I'm gonna leave their name out.
Anonymous.
Yeah, anonymous. But I was talking to somebody, right? And like, they were telling me all this shit, like how they were feeling, and like I kind of got a sense that it was like something different than what I'm used to, seeing. And then like, long story short, being 100% realistic here, didn't end well. Didn't work out. But
Of course.
it just made me think, I mean, I'm fine. That's not the whole point of this. Just anybody
That's what we're talking
curious.
about right now.
Oh man.
Anybody curious, I'm completely fine. But it just made me think. It made me think about like I've been listening to a lot of that Cause album,
It's a great
and there's a lot. Yeah, great fucking album. I mentioned that before. There's a line that stood out to me on his opening song to the instrumental. You gotta listen to that album. I don't know if you've heard
I've
it
been
yet.
sleeping on cars.
Okay, but that album affected, bro. There's the line that stood out to me, and he says, "Pain builds maturity. Don't you be worried, G." But before that, he said, "That's the reason why you're gonna have a seasoned mind. Pain builds maturity. Don't you?" But I'm like, man, I thought about it. I'm like, I wasn't really tripping after a while because like I had already dealt with shit like previously with my ex from like a year ago, like my first real relationship. And I thought about it, and I'm like, that kind of like, it's fucked up. Like, it hurts. But, like, you realize, like, once you do that shit, like, when it happens again, it's like, oh, well, like, you felt it before, and it kind of makes you, like, a stronger person for it. And I was just thinking about it, and, like, I don't know. I'm like, it's cool to feel that way, but I want to know, like, what you guys think. And, like...
About what?
So do you
like-
think that like
That's the thing. I don't know what you want us to think
I
about.
wrote it down, but
Okay.
I was trying to remember and not look at my phone, but I'm going to have to look at my phone.
So you're trying to say that like the relationship that you've gone through with different people are making you are you asking it, does that make
Like, how has it made
I
us-
want to know
Sure.
what the fuck can go through somebody's fucking mind to like make them say some shit and then like don't mean it and then just like flip
People
like
are
a
pieces of
180.
shit.
people are weird.
People
Yeah,
are pieces
like,
of garbage.
I'm
Why are
like,
people
you
weird?
can, how is it
weird.
that you don't like consider someone else's feelings when you do some shit like prior to doing it? You're like, basically saying like, no, it's okay. You could trust me. And then like
People are pieces of garbage.
Like the next week you're just
That's
like
life, dude.
Yeah, but it's crazy because like why? Like
I don't know. You ever say some shit you don't mean before? I have.
Yeah, you say
These
but
people
I
just
get what
don't.
you're saying. That's not cool.
It's
People
not
don't-
cool,
weird.
no.
People don't
But I
consider
want
it
to
to
talk
the
about.
magnitude.
I want to talk about like how you guys feel like about like relationships and that type of stuff. Like I want to get your opinion like on just the subject, I guess, the subject of love and like yeah, I guess kind of maturity, but like I realized trying to go to work. I say work because like it took me a while to get in a fucking relationship like after high school, but
It's like
but
bro,
maybe
they're like going through trials and tribulations just to get inside a relationship.
Trial and
nowadays.
error. And that's
Right.
just weird.
But-
There's a
but-
lot of stuff that
Damn
you
I
near
realize-
Hercules going through every task that just throws you like
Damn
pretty
near.
much.
I realized
It
like
really
trying to
is.
go to work after like a breakup or like trying to go to school like the very next day after a breakup
Fucking works.
is like the hardest shit to do and like it feels like impossible
It's
and
the worst.
yeah
It is.
That's true.
and so like
Don't want to be here already.
exactly and I feel like people like call off of work and like don't go through with that type of shit because like it feels so terrible but honestly like you need to
Money?
force yourself to not even the fucking money bro it distracts your mind and it like gets your mind off it so you're not because if you like call off of work and you stay there and you think about the shit you're just gonna like fucking drive yourself insane
it's
thinking
making
about
it
it all
worse.
day.
I'm the
I feel
opposite,
like
bro.
it's
'Cause-
always
Really?
It's all a part of
after a
life.
breakup. It's always bad to stay in the house. It's never
Right,
never-
but that's like all you want to do.
No.
You
Never
can't.
let it
I
That's
mean,
why
for me,
I'm
but it
just
just
don't let it
depends
get
on
to
like
you.
what you do. Like if you're just sitting there laying around, it's gonna be on your mind. It's gonna
Yeah,
be something.
usually-
But if you're like productive, maybe if you're like painting or something, like doing that. If you have something like have a way
Anything,
to
bro,
express it and get
doing
off your chest, and
something.
you're good pretty much.
Yeah.
Because like I think my thing before I got in an actual relationship, because I think with my first relationship, like during high school, after the whole breakup thing, my whole thing was like, okay, I'm gonna start going jogging and start running and stuff and try to get more fit. And like I had got to my goal and stuff, and it's like, okay, so what do I do now? Oh, I should focus on music. Like music is like the only thing that's gonna get my mind off of it. And then I didn't have like all the resources, so then I was kind of like assed out, still stuck in the same place. And then like when the other girl came, the last one, she kind of just changed my outlook on it, because my whole thing was like I was hella artsy when it came to like my music. I wasn't like business minded or like orientated at all. Like I was just, oh, I can collab with this person because he's gonna do this and he's gonna be dope and he's like he sounds like this, and it's like nah, it's about like what you can get from that person and what are they gonna really do for you. What can you do for them? Yeah, pretty much. It's all about politicking. But
It's like the building block. Like
Yeah,
every
like-
relationship you get, you gain something. So
yeah,
it's just
but
you
like
move forward.
one thing
You
it
have
helped
to.
me with, it helped me mature more a little more. Like, and then it helped me love myself, because at some point I didn't really love myself. I was like drinking,
It's
smoking
number
a
one.
lot,
That's number one thing.
and then going to the parties and not like just not enjoying the parties really.
You can't love someone without loving yourself first.
Yeah,
That's
so-
number one thing.
That's
But
one
what-
thing she did teach me though. And then
That's true.
after she left, I was kind of like scared because she was like my manager, so she handled all
That's
the
fucking
business.
crazy. Yeah.
Bro,
That's-
like,
Hold on,
I
bro.
was like, bro, I was
That's
like,
dangerous.
Fuck, how do I set the meetings? I was like, I don't have my license. Like, she had a license.
Manager.
So I was just like, fuck, bro. So
That's
I was just
dangerous.
like, okay. And I was like, I got it. So then I just started like setting up meetings with my friend who's also a photographer, Mark. You guys follow Mark Thomas? Kind of looks like Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was him. That's like my part-time photographer.
You know who Mark is.
I do.
It's like
Yeah.
Jonah Hill.
You know who
Yeah,
like
Mark
Joseph.
is-
You do know Mark.
But
Shout out
yeah,
Jonah Hill.
it's like she like so now every time just to keep my mind off from like reminiscing or simping or whatever, I just mainly been working on music for like the last
Keep going.
6 months, 7 months. Cause it's been like a whole year since me and her actually had like contact and stuff. So it's just like ever since then, like I was dwelling on it for like the first 4 months and I hella depressed and shit. Then I'm just like, nah, bro, you gotta get back up and you need to like get your license. You need to work on music more. Stop splurging your money. And that's one thing I've been doing. One thing I've been trying to work on, because I feel like when I don't record, it kind of drives me insane because I have all these thoughts I want to share, but you really can't get off your mind. But I feel like love is like a good thing, but it's also a terrible thing because it could tear you down.
That's the.
And
That's
then, but also if you're like really, really like resilient enough, it can build you back up. Like it helps you become more immune to like whatever comes next. Like you're like,
So
oh,
you gotta get through
she's
all
doing the
that
same
stuff.
thing the old girl, like last chick did. So it's just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like,
This should be crazy. I'm fucking. But for me, on my side of like breakup things and like things that like come into my life that I have to deal with, I can't I can't move on unless I completely just absorb this shit and I'm in it. So instead, for me, if someone like to break up, I wouldn't be able to move on past it unless I like fully like get into my emotions. Like, so I'm the type of person like in my room for like a week, not do shit.
That's not good.
No,
That's what I'm
because
trying to say.
I realized
a video game.
no, I realized I can't move
simping.
forward unless I simp, and if I don't simp, I can't move
I
forward
think
from
that's
it.
dope.
It's impossible.
It
That's
sounds
not
hard.
dope.
It's dope because
No,
it's
it's
like,
not.
it's
That's how
hard.
it
It's
works,
Opposite
man.
dope.
I
No,
think it's
'cause
dope
if you
because
don't-
sit there and actually deal with
Yeah,
the
if I
problem.
don't
If you're
address
running
it,
away
then
from
I'm
the
just gonna
problem-
keep
That's
moving
not
forward.
dealing with it though. That's
It
just,
is. It literally
You
is.
gotta
I mean,
accept it.
And
I
plus,
You just
can't
gotta-
deal with it.
and I feel
though.
like
It's
if you
okay
don't
to
learn
be
how to,
emotional.
You just gotta
like,
think it
and
out.
plus, like if
Yeah.
you don't learn how to
Yeah.
accept it, like it is what it is, then it's just like you're never.
You're
gonna-
thinking I'm in that time. I'm thinking about moving forward. What are my next steps? What I'm doing,
It's
and I just need to
definitely
soak in
right.
all the
Yeah.
emotions and get them all out of
kinda
me.
like
As long as you're not like,
Because I used to do that. You know me. I used to just not even. I used to not even acknowledge that shit even happened, and just keep moving on. And people be like, Isaiah, we fucking know you're not okay. And I'd be like, you're right. I'm fucking not.
It builds
I
up.
mean, as long as you're dealing with like your emotions.
Exactly.
But yeah, if you just deal with that shit right there when it happens, and you're like, fuck it, I'm not doing
Yeah,
shit
get
else.
out
I'm
of
gonna
the
sit.
way.
I'm gonna sit in here. I'm gonna get it out the way. I'm gonna plan out my steps and
What you got?
Move on.
You have to get.
Yeah, and then like
Past
it
that,
helped me
though.
like take responsibilities for all my bad actions. So I'm just like whenever I fuck up, I always catch
Yeah,
myself. Or whenever I'm about to, I always catch myself.
that shit happens.
yeah, I don't really fuck up. I'm just kidding. Everybody
don't.
fucks up.
This
I know.
this
Everybody
guy.
else is fucked up.
This
They gotta
guy.
adjust to
Everybody
me.
else is a piece of garbage. So.
I know. Okay, so let's move on to our next topic, which
What were we
was.
talking about?
Did I already bring up the MGMT?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
I
the
did.
first thing.
We're moving on to our next big
That was,
topic
like, the
here.
first topic I brought you.
Oh,
We have
I forgot.
Ashante here
topic.
with our next to lighten the mood here to talk about other things
Right.
about relationships. So if you guys want to chime in about relationships, comment
Yeah,
down
yeah.
below. If you guys have any, well, Junior here. Let's
Oh, yeah, let's
continue.
focus-
Let's focus on the people that are in relationships for a long time.
No.
You said 8 years, bro.
Let's focus
8
on
years?
Junior.
That's hell.
This nigga too.
Right.
Like what are you? You forgot?
I didn't even get past like the second year.
Yeah,
What the
eight
fuck?
years.
Nah,
I'm
actually I got
on 4.
past. got
You
past the
did.
third
You
year.
took my battery, you son of a bitch. I forgot.
I'm on 4.
Wow.
So yeah, how's
You're
that?
On 4.
Great, man.
He's on board, dude.
On 4.
So you are on 4.
Dude, he's on 4.
Nigga. Nigga. Go ahead, Junior.
It's great. It's it just takes a lot of patience, time.
Right, man. What is your one piece? What is your one piece of advice that you would give to somebody aspiring? Can you shut the fuck up, please?
can hear you clearly because you're the closest fucking person to the
So much profanity.
You're like, this part of the
Stop.
video is gonna be
Oh.
just me.
What would your one piece of advice be to anybody aspiring to reach your level of?
Success.
Well, I mean, if you want to call it,
make it all possible.
what would you say to someone who maybe thinks they found the one, but like,
Okay.
You just you really just you just gotta be consistent with yourself. Don't really ever like switch up. It's a bad look because you want if you're gonna be away towards somebody, you have to be yourself.
of course, yeah,
Yourself.
can't be putting on a mask.
If you're not yourself and you switch up, it's just like this person really didn't know you in the first place. What makes them think they
Right.
spend their time with you and everything like that? So you just be yourself all the time. Be faithful. You can't let other stuff
I don't even think you're in the camera right now, Junior. Honestly,
Nah, he's like, I was like, dude,
Barely. It's like
Burley.
You can't let other stuff distract you. You have to just know what you want. And if what is in front of you, what you think is the one, is not really what you want, you can't.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
True shit, man.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what would you say, Roosevelt?
Someone
Based
who's
on
also
your
long-
Roosevelt, Bryant, relationship of 5 years. What would you 5, right?
Relationship.
Yeah, 6th in April.
I know, right? I've never been in a relationship longer than you. I've never made it to a year. Fun fact. I hate my life.
He's like, fuck. Oh my god.
He's like this.
He's like, why did I agree to do this?
He's like, why am I here?
So, okay, is that it?
Let's move on to the next
Okay.
thing.
Oh, okay.
This is saddening.
I
Okay.
still have that in my hand, my bad.
I'm
It's
kind of
good,
glad I don't have an
definitely.
axe in my car because it'll be all over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Drinking and pull up on your exercise.
There you go.
Don't pull up on anybody else's house. So what we're talking about next? We're gonna move on
We're
to
talking about the hidden shit.
no,
No.
no,
No, we're not.
no.
We were talking
We're
about.
not done yet.
Okay,
That's
alright.
defeated.
Okay.
Our next topic completely switched
sorry.
around here. We're gonna go ahead and transition.
Do you
I'm
guys
gonna do a complete
you
180.
watch basketball or anything?
Do you watch sports?
Nah.
You don't watch
Nah.
I always
So half the
watch-
table watches sports. Yeah.
I don't watch
That's
it.
another 3 for 3.
Man.
All right, that's another 3 for
basketball
3.
time, I think.
Did you at least see the James Harden thing? Did you
Yeah,
watch?
I seen that. I seen
But
that.
he
See,
fell so
like,
hard.
that's something you gotta see there.
That shit was crazy. What do you think about
That's
the Rockets?
'cause it's
this
got-
I
year?
seen a lot of crazy. Well, that was like the second
What?
thing
That's
I've
'cause it
seen
got
like
meme.
basketball
That's probably
like
why.
related. That was crazy because there was a dude that did like a dunk, and when he was in the air, he kicked it to the backboard and he made it in.
I
bro.
saw that shit. He jumped
Yeah.
off like the trampoline.
Yeah, bro, that shit was trippy as hell.
What the
This
fuck?
man jumped like one of those
I didn't-
halftime shows.
But he did it
That's
so
impossible.
smoothly. I'm just like, bro.
It was like one of those halftime shows where they have like that trampoline in the middle.
Yeah.
Brett came down,
Oh.
jumped off the trampoline, kicked the ball against the rim, and then caught it off the kick.
It was
This sounds like
I was
the
like-
fucking
Like, a guy from the crowd.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it was.
A guy from
Didn't
the
the kick
crowd-
look
a guy
hella
from the
soft
crowd?
though?
That shit was hella soft.
The guy
but it
from
was
where?
on target.
Was it a
He
guy
caught
from the
it.
crowd?
Nah, it was
Wow,
crazy.
that would've been wrong.
Right?
Just
Some
some
random
Warriors.
dude.
Some random
That shit
dude.
She's like,
Fuck.
hey, I got
like,
this,
out
guys.
some
Like,
Crocs and like
You
a
guys remember
fucking
fucking
like a
trampoline
fucking
basketball?
polo, like a
Trampoline
plain
basketball,
polo
never
shirt.
played.
You guys never seen trampoline basketball like,
No.
on any sport? Like
I
Yeah,
did.
it's
Is
it's
it-
like on
is this the one
sports.
where they're,
It's like on
Yeah.
2 in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah,
Sports
yeah,
center.
yeah.
This is
2 in the
niggas, yeah,
morning, I don't
really
watch
jumping.
Grown ass
Sports
men
Center.
jumping on trampolines.
That sounds hella gay.
Bro,
Yeah,
Do a
I'm
little
not-
spin
it's
there.
pretty yeah, it's fucking crazy. Niggas get dunked
crazy
on, like
is
get
that, like,
actually injured. It's
If you
like
think about it, basketball was really like it had more hype than rap at the time. Like in the early 2000s, like everybody wanted to be a basketball player.
Oh, yeah.
Because of, like,
fuck yeah, Allen
High
Iverson.
school-
That's
High
what
school-
Rap
High
is so
school,
garbage.
I was just thinking about it, like
Agreed.
growing up, like niggas used to want to be like hot sauce and like all the other dudes that did street ball that did have the tricks
Hot
and balls and
sauce.
shit. Bro.
Bro, street ball is one of those things that died in a sad way because street ball was so popular
happened
and
to
part of
And
the
One?
culture for
Yeah.
so long, bruh.
And
You
one.
don't see any type
And
of
one.
street ball.
If you wear
Hey,
and one
you still
shorts,
got
it's
to
kind
do
of
that
like,
Walmart
come
short.
on now.
Still make
Damn,
But back then it was
they
like,
do,
bruh,
shit.
I
They're
got
still
me paid in one
alive.
shorts. I'm not
You
gonna
guys
lie.
remember Street
Not
V
for sure.
Volume
Them is
3?
all alive.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
play as
My
Mario, bro.
nigga.
They have Mario in that
You
bitch
remember
like.
Street V Volume 3?
Wow!
Basketball and
Like,
Remember?
That shit was hella trippy.
Jordan. He just-
But nah, that James Harden like crossover, that shit was
It hurt.
funny.
What do you think about the? Oh, you said you don't really watch basketball.
Well,
like
I just
that.
seen the clip because my friend had sent it to me, but he told me
Oh,
about it.
damn.
Anton had told me about it.
Fucking
Shelly,
Anton.
yeah.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Earl.
Shelly.
Shout out to Earl.
Shout out to Young Hundo.
Oh, damn.
What do you think about the Rockets?
Rockets. So the Rockets are gonna lose in the conference championship to the Warriors because they're ridiculously overpowered.
Haven't
Fuck
they
Junior,
slapped the
he's a
Warriors?
Warriors fan.
Yeah, Warriors fan.
Oh no!
I like to point out that Junior's the
fan.
only Warriors fan that I've ever known to be like a
Yeah.
lifer.
thank
So
you.
you were a Warriors fan before they were anything.
Yeah, before like they were like
This is
When they
a
had
real
the
Warriors
orange
fan
and
right
blue
here.
jerseys.
Latrell
Yeah.
Sprewell.
Ride or die.
never
That's
switch
crazy.
up. Same with the
That's
Raiders.
like being a Clippers fan. Like,
Same with the Raiders. Never switch up.
Even when they go to Vegas.
For real.
I mean, it's gonna suck, but I mean, shit.
Ride or die.
It's cheap.
Yeah, right.
Ride or
I'm
die,
like,
dude.
They get a
damn.
house for like 900.
Oh, true. I guess.
I heard
What?
It's hot as shit.
wait, hold on. What
It's
just
hot
happened?
as shit out there, though, man.
It is,
I
bro.
would
That's
never.
It's too fucking
That's hella
hot.
fucking
there
cold
with that
though. All the
Sierra.
hot places are hella cheap. But then
I
it's
know.
like this place.
The Cavs are for sure coming
Is
out
it?
the East.
Is there enough space?
Yeah.
After those trades
They
that they
have
made,
multiple
I
members
think
now.
they got a lot younger, a lot more versatile, and
Yeah.
the Clippers.
Could you
or
lean
the
in just a
Celtics-
little bit more towards the
You
right?
guys lost to Philly.
The Celtics, I don't think they'd be able to.
Shout out to the fucking Raptors. We're number one in the East
The
right
Raptors
now.
are trash, bro.
We're number one
But you
Remind
guys
me
won the
again why you
playoffs and
even
lose
like
first round.
that
because
team.
I didn't like anybody else, and I didn't want to be a bandwagoner.
Isn't that what you're doing though? Because you're not from Toronto.
No, they weren't good when I started liking them. That's the thing. They were like,
now.
that's the thing. They're good now, and they weren't good when I started liking them. They
You
literally
went from the
weren't.
Celtics.
Yeah, I went
bro.
from a
The
team that was. I
Celtics.
went from a team that was literally like the best team in the East to being like, I like this team now.
You fake ass fan.
I switched up on
It's
basketball.
been-
I switched up on
is.
basketball
It's been like
because
Yeah.
it's been
I like
Lake-
the Lakers.
the
bro.
Lakers are the best.
Fuck
franchise
outta
in the
here.
NBA.
What? That's like being my family's team since like.
your dad is a Spurs fan.
That's my dad, bro. That's one person compared to my entire family.
You see, Obama said he wanted to play for the Spurs.
Yeah, I saw
Shout out to Obama.
I feel like he can do anything he puts his mind to.
Honestly, I would love to see Obama.
I like to see him just warm up. If they can let that nigga just warm up and just like get out there and like do layups, that would be that would break the internet. If they let Obama just like here,
Right.
you got a jersey
Like,
with the
mixed in
40,
jokes.
what 44,
It's-
45.
I don't
What
know.
is
It's constant
Obama?
mixing
44.
people.
I don't know.
40,
It's been a
I
minute.
mean,
45th.
Oh,
wait, 44?
whoa.
Yeah,
44.
Trump is
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, no, we don't have 45. We just have 44. That's where we start.
Don't sleep
We
on
we
Mario.
not we,
Yeah,
we stopped
we
at
got-
44.
Harrison's my Mario.
We're not counting Trump.
Nah, we don't have. We're not counting Trump.
We're not counting Trump whatsoever.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
So we're saying Trump isn't the president.
Honestly,
When did that? I thought we were talking about basketball.
Obama and
We
Trump should honestly play ones. For
They
the
should.
Basketball? He just like
They should run
off
ones.
the dome.
They
Like,
should play ones or go ones.
That should be crazy.
They should go.
Either or.
So boxing match.
Start boxing.
Boxing. Completely
that'd
just.
be hilarious.
That would be.
They should do like a fucking
Trump is old as shit.
I'd pay for that.
like
I
a
would literally
Rocky
pay for that.
style
Let's
boxing
just hope
event.
Like have show training videos of them
Yeah.
like fucking jerseys.
Trump
Fucking-
would go down in the first just
Trump is old as fuck.
bro. He'd
You
get
don't
put.
know
That
He,
should be the funniest thing.
Yeah, this is-
Hey, I honestly wouldn't be surprised though if Obama dropped the mixtape right now. I wouldn't be.
He just
That
started
would-
barring people up.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. He started
He
going at
he
everybody's
started
heads, just like
roasting
in the politics,
Work to your
everything.
mother.
To your mother.
while making
Wow.
everybody feel safe.
Right.
You make everybody
Speaking of-
feel safe.
Speaking of rapping, and I had this conversation. This is kind of off topic of the
Mm-hmm.
whole sports thing, but I had this conversation with one of my friends. It was Corey Nuke.
Shout out to Nuke. He was
Shout
on
out
the
to
show
Nuke.
previously.
Shout out
That's
to
the
Nuke
homie.
Nukem.
We having the conversation about. Did you see Tekashi's chain?
Yeah.
That fucking.
Oh,
what
the
was it called?
fucking jigsaw.
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
Jigsaw.
that
He
cost-
spent $300,000 on that.
when you got the money.
Why the
Shit.
fuck?
More
He
than
spent
I will ever make in
$300,000
my
on
life.
that.
Probably.
Here's the question. Here's the
Never
question that
know.
we had like a pretty heated
Hopefully
argument
not.
about. Do you think one is a two-part question? Do you think that's a good investment?
No.
No.
Do you
It's
think
not
that's a
a
good
good investment.
purchase?
No.
And then two, do you think that Tekashi will be relevant enough
No.
for that to mean not mean anything?
That means he can sell that shit when
No.
he's broke.
Do you think
That's
How
what
long
that's
do you
what
think
that
Tekashi's
means.
gonna
That
be
means that he
How
can
long
sell
you
it for
think
half
Lil
as
Pump's
much
gonna
when
be
he's
talking
broke.
about?
Exactly.
He
Why
already
does Lil
sold
Pump need
himself
to
out
talk
for
about
a
the
year,
years?
so-
He recently
Oh,
got top
true.
10 though, right?
Yeah, he
Top
did
10.
get top 10
Like,
with his
for,
album
like,
that he
with
dropped.
the 2-minute song.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he can
Lil
keep
Pump's
up
talking
like
about
that.
the Gucci
So
gang.
did he drop like a mixtape?
He
or
dropped a
album?
full album and he went like he went in the top 10 of it.
Yeah, he was top
Every
10.
song sounds the
he-
same to me, dog.
They
He's
do.
in the
They
top 10.
literally
Is it
sound
just
the
him
same.
screaming?
I haven't listened to it at
They
all.
just repeat the same shit.
It's
Yeah,
always like
nah.
him just
It's
like
like the
yelling
same-
in the
it's the same
beginning and
tempo,
then the beat
so it's like,
starts.
yeah.
I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same. It sounds like the same tempo.
I think
Like, it
Tekashi
seems
probably
the
has a
same
year left,
beat.
and then he's
Maybe. I think at
and
the
then he
end
goes
of
to
the
jail.
day-
I don't know.
I think he goes to
I
jail on
honestly-
some
He's
on
already
some
on
he's
fucking-
already,
some
like-
child.
Well,
some
He's gonna be
pedophile
hella
shit.
mad when he's
Right?
on
Tekashi really
He has
Yeah,
that
he's
chain.
already
I don't know.
on
He's really
trial.
not like my cup of tea when it comes to like rappers or like that like brand new ones that just recently blew up. I feel like the one that I'm recently like listening to is a Little Skies.
Okay, I have seen
because
him.
he can actually rap. Like
I haven't listened to him. I'm not gonna lie, but I have.
But you guys,
Let's see.
you guys should.
Adam
but-
22. Shout out to Adam 22.
Adam
Let's
22.
get you on the show.
So is that? Are we rolling into?
We're
the
skipping over
gems?
mine. We're skipping over
Are we
mine.
going straight to gyms?
We're going straight to the gyms here.
Yeah, dude.
And
he's
what
not
we're gonna
having
do.
Time, man. He's trying to.
Hidden gems.
We didn't even look at that, guys. Come on now.
No, I looked.
No, I know what I already know what I
Also,
want.
I'm unprepared. So basically,
So-
for the guys that aren't usually in here, at the end of every podcast that we
Mm-hmm.
usually do, we have a segment in which we just have gyms. So you can basically just put on any song,
Mm-hmm.
artist, album specifically that you want to put out. I know that you said you're a rapper, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you can plug your stuff if you want to put your stuff in there. Or
Plug
just
it
like
anyways, let's go.
just put in whatever, you know what I mean, that you guys have been listening to or you really like right now. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
But for this specific one, we're not giving you an option. We're giving you an option to pick your favorite people,
One artist.
one artist that's one of your all-time favorites,
One
album,
album.
and one song from them.
And one song.
And I'll go first. So I'm gonna go Joey Badass because Joey's always been since I first heard Joey. But then I'm gonna go 1999, and then the song it's gonna be fucking completely different. This nigga hasn't heard 99.
No,
Well,
he's-
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I heard.
He's smile. I feel like
You
he's
guys-
smiling because he's gonna say some little
Mixtape.
He's gonna
He
say
is
some
gonna say
mixtape
some more
And we're
shit.
gonna have a discussion about it, and this is where we're gonna have. A
Oh my
discussion
God.
about it.
All
I'm
right.
tired of this
I already
shit.
knew when
So
he
you guys
Okay,
get your shit off.
well,
Cause I'm
Joey
tired.
Badass 1999, and then one of my favorite songs from Joey Badass, I'll have to say, just because it's like about your best friend, and I love my best friend here. I love you.
Aw.
Long Live
I
Stilo.
didn't
That's
mean
a
to-
fucking beautiful.
Wow.
He's like,
I thought we were gonna like dap or something.
Oh, yeah.
Long Live Stilo by Joey Badass. It will always be up there for me just because it's so emotional and like it really makes
True.
me appreciate people. I love
True,
you guys
man.
too. I love you too. So
Let's all hold hands and get in the
I'm
seance.
Whoa.
my hands are sweaty.
Call evil spirits of the dead.
None of that.
Okay.
God.
So
No,
who
thank
wants
you.
to go next? I guess I'll go next. So
Think
for
about
me,
it, guys.
So my artist would be Kid Cutters, the Cudster,
A kid named Cuddy.
Cutters, Cuddy, and my album would be probably the original Man on the Moon. The End of Day is what the
I
subtitle's
Think,
called.
yeah, you're right.
And my number one song, shit, that's hard. I didn't think about the song.
As soon as I think of the Kid Cudi right now, I'm thinking of Love. I love that fucking song.
You're right,
Even
but
though
it's
that's not the best.
It's probably
dude,
not
I've
the
been
best.
listening to Kitchen.
I would say that's a good one.
Ooh.
I would say Teleport to Me, Jamie. That's like a good like
You
soul
smooth.
tickler.
It's a classic.
That one kind
Off
of
the
like
Wizard album.
slaps you right in your
Right-
your testes.
Right in your testicles?
Gives
Yeah.
you a quick little.
Yeah,
That's gay.
pretty much what it feels like.
All right.
All right, you guys ready? Junior,
yeah,
go.
man.
Junior, go.
I'm gonna go with the bandwagon here, but Kendrick Lamar
There you go.
Damn.
Come on.
and Fear.
Oh
Here's
my
Ooh.
god.
Ooh, that is
Right?
Fear-
Those are
yeah,
both
y'all is
like
hella good too, but Fear is
y'all
there's something
definitely-
about it, dude. It's just
my favorite.
it slaps, dude. That's the go-to song.
yeah,
Okay.
true, man. That one really gets you like thinking about life.
Who is next? So we can dissect if they like it. Roosevelt, you're
You got
next.
anything, Brad?
All right, man. I'm going to
I'm
throw
finna
it
get
back
mine off. I'm
to
like,
Yeezy, man. That's one of the all times. For
Yeezy?
sure.
which one?
Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh,
man,
I
you
think
already
said,
know.
they said
Kanye.
Jeezy
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh,
Oh,
Jeezy.
Jeezy? I was like,
Jeezy? Hold on.
Whoa.
Nah,
Okay.
man.
All
But
right.
Yeezy's
Young
dope for sure.
Jeezy.
Yeah, Kanye.
So you're
Okay.
going to Yeezus as an
Trying to
album?
take
Or just
it
Kanye?
easy.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
No.
Kanye as a person, man. Yeah.
The album.
My top one probably, anyway, Heartbreak. Probably say
that's
that.
fair.
That's probably one of the all around.
Right.
Favorite album.
It's
Right.
one of the favorite albums, but
Of me
the
too.
favorite song though is probably Blame Game from the Beautiful Dark Twisted
Ooh,
Fantasy.
Yup.
That ending part alone, man. Is
I know
like,
that you can't even skip that Chris Rock.
I mean,
Man,
you can't because
yeah.
you gotta be like you
like
gotta mouth it too.
It's like a second part. That's like the second experience of the song, basically.
Pretty much, man. Beautiful.
All right,
beautiful,
Ashante?
nice.
You got anything, Brad?
Rasel?
I'm still thinking.
Okay.
There you go.
Because I'm about to get mine
damn it.
off. Because I have to get, I'm
God
tired of you guys
damn it.
coming for Lil Wayne.
I already
God
know.
damn
You
it.
know
bro.
protect my legend.
God damn it.
So, first and foremost, guys, I don't specifically have a song. But, do you guys like Lil Wayne? Because I know these two don't.
I like Little
Do
Wayne.
you like Lil Wayne?
It's all right.
It depends on what era.
See?
I'm not hating on
See,
it.
that's the
Ain't
thing.
bad.
You shouldn't have to do that with somebody. You should be like,
Depends
I
on
like.
what
I mean,
era.
but I mean,
What do you mean
I
by
haven't
depends
listened.
on
I
what era?
haven't like listened to all like his stuff, as in like the stuff past. I say the Carter 3 because
No
like,
point.
That's like the last.
You already know.
But I mean, but I have
already
like,
know.
I have
already
listened to
know.
it. I have
I'm
listened
fucking,
to it.
I'm fucking with you though.
So is that why you like Lil Wayne?
Mm,
Is that the best Lil Wayne to you, or do you like the album Lil Wayne?
I just like I don't know. It's just something about the Carter 3 that made me really want to like rap. Like
So yeah. So
it just
my whole thing is kind of piggybacking off of that. The Carter
Okay.
3. So we have this conversation a lot, and this is why I want to get this. So let me get this.
You can.
So,
You're watching at your time.
let
So-
the man express himself.
So you guys don't like Lil Wayne's all the time because you said you've listened to whatever albums that he has, and he's only hasn't been really popping since Carter 3. And I think that
He has longevity.
He has
He
been
has
popping though
longevity.
still.
Lil
It's
Wayne
not-
is like one of the most
Not the-
influential
not the
rappers
right
of all
reason.
time.
And he's been in the game for over
He's
20
been in the
years.
game for like over a decade. But if you go back and look,
Getting his
listen
money
to like,
too. He's getting his
he's been
money,
like-
man.
Because he's 30 right now. So he's been
He's
here
been
since he
rapping
was
since he
like
was,
12. or-
yeah, 12, 13 years old.
12.
That's
He's been in this shit. He started popping when he was like 15.
He was
What?
a kid.
With the
dude.
Hot Boys.
Really?
Yeah, he was a kid.
I don't
Boys,
remember
yeah.
that.
I don't
He was
remember
a
either,
kid
but
that had a kid when-
I read his stuff about it.
I don't
Birdman
remember
picked him
that.
up. He dropped out of school.
He used to
Birdman
make him
was
sit in the
"Here's a check."
office and just write. He didn't let him record for like the first couple
I like
years.
Birdman. You're
I'd
gonna
drop
eventually
out of
steal
s-
my money.
I'd drop out of school for a check for a bag.
Man,
One
so
bag.
Second,
I know, right?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay,
One
hold
bag,
on. Let him get his.
So my gym encompasses Lil Wayne's mixtapes. Specifically, we're gonna go into the dedications. In light of him just dropping Dedication 6, I definitely feel like if you're gonna get the entire scope of Lil Wayne, you have to listen to his mixtapes. The Carter 3 was a great album, and it's a classic, all-time classic, but like Carter 4 was great. He dropped No
Carter
Ceilings
4
after
was
that.
Yeah, No Ceilings was the one.
That was
Not
specifically
I think that
Carter
was like the
that.
last actual like mixtape I listened to.
Those are great. He dropped
After
Sorry
listening
for the
to
Wait
Carter
series.
three, I was like, I gotta
Like
listen to
you have to
Carter
like.
four. I'm let's see what's about.
You guys have to give Lil Wayne's discography a chance before you judge him. Right? He's too influential. He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Oh my god.
He's my favorite rapper's favorite rapper because my
He's
favorite
my
rapper
favorite
was
rapper's
drunk.
favorite free feature back when
No.
he wasn't rapping.
rapper. He's your favorite rapper's favorite
What's the
rapper.
best thing Lil
I
Wayne's done
think
the
he's
last 2
better as
years?
a rock star.
In the last 2 years?
I mean, he ain't gotta really
He
do
better
anything.
rock star.
Really.
I have a
Mine-
question
that's just
before
to
we
my
close
defense.
out,
Like,
though.
okay,
Are
but
we talking about
oh yeah, I
residuals?
didn't get mine in it. Okay,
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead and get yours.
I think
Finish it out,
mine's. Well, I have a couple, but it's all from Kendrick. My bad.
No, you're good.
No,
you're
it's
good,
cool.
you're good.
But
He's
what
still
is it?
yours.
I think
No,
it's
it has to pick
ADHD
another
by
one.
Kendrick, and then or is it ADD? I don't know.
It's
ADHD.
ADHD.
You got it.
right.
Okay, so is that
ADD.
track? It's just because it's all the same to me, bro. So I'm just like, what's the
No,
point?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then
man.
what else
Think the
is
same exact
from?
thing.
It's from To Pimp a
STD.
Butterfly. I think my two favorite songs is like mainly gems for me is Institutionalized, and then
yes.
and then what else
I'm
is it?
still
What else?
listening
And
to
then
the
you,
STD.
then you.
Okay,
Yours is
Institutionalized is my
Then
favorite
from,
song
like,
off that
Damn-
album.
From Damn is Lust because it's just like the production on that and then like the message behind it. It
Let
goes-
me stick my head in.
Yeah. Like that shit's just hella sick. Like this nigga's hella sick. But the way he goes about his verse is just like it's just crazy to me. Cause he's all playing it out as if it's like how somebody's day is starting, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
That
I can
is-
all imagine that.
Kendrick
That's
Lamar.
literally his,
Kendrick's, like,
talking
probably the
about
best rapper
sticking
I
his
think.
dick.
Kendrick
inside
Lamar's
of someone.
yeah, he's beyond that. He's probably gonna go down as the GOAT.
Yep, Kendrick
Of
2020.
course.
All right. And the final question to end it out
I
by
don't know too many goats, but yeah.
Me.
Lil Wayne's not one of them.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
Malcolm Stanley. Anyways, okay, so I was thinking about this. I didn't even tell you
Shout out
guys
to Malcolm.
prior to this. What is one rapper, and this is like an audience question too, please write in. You can respond to any question at Black Atlas
Media.
Black Atlas Radio at gmail.com.
Oh, if you
If
want to
you still-
send,
yeah.
write it in.
Yeah, write in questions.
It wants to be read.
Yeah.
Let's
Write
say
in your
that. It wants
questions.
to
You
be
could
read.
DM us.
Well, I can, yeah,
You
can
could
say-
comment, or I don't know,
But
because
if you
most
wanna
podcasts
comment-
they just have emails. But it's Black
Or
At-
add us.
I'll have
Yeah,
the
but
shit up there
I don't know how
regardless.
they even use it.
Whatever. Let me ask the fucking question.
Go ahead.
All right. Basically, I was thinking about artists who have gone downhill since their start.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne is off topic. He's off limits.
J. Cole.
Wait,
He's
wait,
finna get
wait,
real
J.
wait,
Cole is protected.
wait,
No.
wait,
No.
wait,
No.
wait,
His two favorite
Wait.
rappers.
J. Cole and Lil
Wait.
Wayne are protected.
wait.
You can't.
Go.
Wait.
J. Cole's protected.
Yeah,
Let me
J. Cole,
tell
Lil
you-
Wayne,
Go ahead and get it off, bro.
Go.
Let me tell you who initially came to mind because
Kid
it
Cudi.
might help with answering the question.
DMX.
Because I was on shuffle.
Frankie Ocean.
I was on shuffle, and a great, unskippable fucking B.O.B. song came on, and I was like,
Man.
God.
"What happened?"
Damn.
I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Man.
So I
Girls
wanted.
come on?
No, it wasn't fucking beautiful.
Oh, nothing
Girl.
on you. That's my shit. I
It
heard
was-
that the other day.
It was Just a Sign. It's called Just a Sign,
Oh,
featuring Playboy
God,
Trey.
so amazing.
I know, right? Listen to that shit. Anyway, so what's one artist that you feel has gone like completely backwards in the sense of like just quality?
Kid Cudi.
That's sadly true. Yeah,
That is my number one.
probably.
As far as quality,
That is disappointing me the most. Probably Kid Cudi. I'm not gonna lie. Like the last two albums, and I was super hyped for both of them.
Right.
Made me extremely sad.
Yeah. No, I got you, bro.
Dead ass. Like Mick Jenkins a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
That last album was alright.
it was cool. I just feel like he's working on. I'm just
He
hoping
can
he's
be
working on
better.
something that's better.
He can be better.
Right. He has the potential to be better. He's just
I still
fucking
believe
around.
in it.
Of course, me too.
He's going on dates and shit.
Oh yeah, you
It's
follow
good.
it on like Instagram,
Falling on love and
Snapchat.
shit.
Yeah.
An artist.
I'm kind of jealous though, because I was like, I should have commented. Must be nice. I'm still gonna do that tonight though.
There you
All
go.
right, you guys got an artist? Throw it out there.
Eminem, man.
Oh, there we go.
I was just trying to figure out.
Okay.
That's who my
Good answer. Good answer.
My brother like swears by his newest album, but I
No.
It's all right.
just
Not
don't.
really.
I
He
don't
hasn't
see-
It's
adjusted.
not fucking
I think he should have
I
just
think
been.
that's what he's trying to. He's
I think
trying
in
to
that album
adjust.
he's more
I
like
think he's-
but
Marshall.
it's not
I
really
feel
working
like-
out.
I don't know. I feel like he's not changing because he doesn't want to change who
He's
he
an
is.
old head, man.
You
Yeah.
know, like he still
He
has a
shouldn't
certain
have to.
message he wants to portray, and he's
Right.
gonna portray it the way he wants to, not
But
the way the
he's
youth
portraying
of today
a-
wants to
He's
hear.
only
He's portraying a
he's being
message
his-
to. He can only relate to fucking 50-year-old grown men.
Mm-hmm.
What can you
Eminem?
say?
You think
What?
No.
Well, I mean, he has
not
a-
50, not,
Bro,
not
no, no, no.
50-year-old.
He's
but
50 years
dad's
old,
the one
okay?
that turned me on
His
to Eminem.
daughter
It's
is like older than us, probably. Imagine who
Probably the
he's
same
rapping.
About the
to.
same
us.
age.
Yeah,
About
they're
the
the
same
same
Jay-Z
age.
just dropped an album and went platinum this summer.
Okay, that's Jay-Z.
That's different. Jay Z never fell off. Jay
Well,
Z
that's what I'm
still.
saying, like,
He
why
just
are we
took
relating
breaks.
that-
Like,
Eminem
got
never
weight now,
sold
that's
crack.
why.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
why
the
are we
reason.
relating age to who's popular or not?
But I'm pretty sure he has done some crazy shit that he should write about.
Definitely.
Jay Z?
Nah,
Eminem?
Eminem.
Oh,
Probably,
definitely.
right?
My brother put me on the Chloroseptic remix that, and
Nice.
he was like, he was all telling me like,
Yeah.
he's like, here at the end, he's like, he said, M says something about I'm coming back at your throat like Chloroseptic, and I'm like, he was like, oh, he thinks he's referring, he's gonna come back next album is gonna be Marshall or Eminem, fucking like.
It should have been this album.
I know, right? Yeah, that's.
I thought he was done making music. Honestly.
That's like one of my fears.
Like,
Like, it's like, what if Kendrick does that? Like, I'm just like, no, bro.
If Kendrick
That's-
continues to do the repeating words thing for the rest of his career,
Nah, I mean, just doing the
because
whole Eminem
I'll be
thing.
I'll be pretty mad.
'Cause if he dropped like a mumble rap album, I would be mad, bro. Like, and it wasn't as hot as
Right.
it
Probably
would
be fire.
But he can adapt.
Probably still be fire, bro.
Probably.
The crazy thing is he can adapt to any style. But it's just like
Right.
most artists, like at his stature and his age, don't even want to do that. They're just like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do my.
Started to work for a couple.
But,
Kenny
artists-
I don't know. I
Busy.
feel like this is hella random. I don't really listen to her, but I feel like Nicki Minaj went down in quality. Like,
Most definitely.
That's fair.
She was popping.
Like,
She was popping on a different level.
I'm not sure if her
like,
rap.
I
quality-
hate
think her
hearing-
buzz
Still
just
make
fell off
music?
a little bit.
yeah, her buzz is like
How
off a
often
little
does she
bit.
make an
I
album?
hate.
She
I don't
has
know.
some-
Every
she has
time
some
I
music
hear,
coming
every time I
out.
hear her on a feature, it's always her flow always sounds the fucking same.
Every
Yeah.
time I hear her on a feature, it's always F the China. F the China. So I F the China. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
What does this mean?
Why
I
are you
can't-
talking like that?
Why are you
You're I can't explain that. Michael, you're Roosevelt, your artist that fell off.
damn, kind of put me on the spot right here, man.
Just say what we're all thinking, man.
Don't say it. You ain't gotta say it, brother.
E40?
Wait, no.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah,
There's
man,
no go.
involved in the rap
Really?
stuff, man.
EFO.
Go
oh.
ahead.
I'm probably say Big Sean, man.
Oh, there we go. There we
That's
go.
fair. I never liked Big
Give
Sean.
me that.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you
Really?
go.
You never liked
Oh,
Big Sean?
alright.
No, I can't. I like his
Give me
voice.
that.
Big Sean's alright.
And I think he's corny.
His
Yeah.
you know Big Sean
Give me
mixtape
that.
was lit, dude.
I never listened to it.
Every time it's Big
Yeah.
Sean, he's always like,
We are
Whoa.
not one and the same.
it's like he's like,
Yeah, fucking-
whoa, whoa,
How tall is Big Sean? I think Big Sean's like
He's
5'9".
not that tall. As in, like, I mean,
whoa.
yeah, he looks
Hold on.
probably about 5'5".
Whoa. He sounds like a nerd.
that one.
Wow.
Shante, what's your artist that fell off?
I
Whoa.
don't really have one.
Put it down. It's too
Yeah, what
fucking
the heck?
close.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't.
How you do that?
Okay.
I don't have one, but
God
that's
damn
definitely
it.
okay.
Oh.
Lil Wayne.
We can
DMX.
just go from there.
Just say DMX.
DMX definitely fell off a little bit.
He fell off
Whoa,
on the
okay.
He fell off.
physical
before he
and the
graduated.
mental
Speaking
side.
Speaking of DMX, that was. Where did you think of DMX from? Is that just a random?
But that's whoever comes to mind.
But on top, bro,
Bro, I know his
DMX. When you
daughter.
go back and listen to that kind of music, I have no
He's
idea.
the
how he
most
made-
disrespectful person in the world.
Stop!
DMX is mad homophobic out of nowhere.
Oh,
no,
that's Ja Rule.
They don't even
That's
care,
that
dude.
Ja Rule?
No, wait,
No,
I was
it's
singing.
DMX.
Nah,
Definitely
Ja Rule, the
DMX.
song he was
Ja Rule
singing.
definitely-
Yeah, you're
he's
good.
definitely
Was I
fell
singing
off.
Ja Rule or DMX?
No, that was DMX.
That was DMX.
Yeah, that was
DMX
DMX.
is definitely homophobic.
Stop.
He was trying. He was pretty
Oh,
trying.
no.
That's how they were raised back in the day. So, dude,
Yeah.
that's what you got raised.
Oh,
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
that's it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
That was our
That was
last.
the end
of
You
it.
said before we end it, you asked the last question.
Oh, we're saving all the other shit for a different episode?
Yes, it's
Okay.
an hour in.
Come on.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Okay.
All right. Well,
Before-
thank you guys so much for
before
tuning into the
we
only
did it.
podcast that cares about what you care about.
The only podcast
There we
that cares
go.
about what you care about. I didn't hear what you said.
The only path. Thank our guests
only
for
podcast-
stopping by.
Oh, yeah.
Rasel,
Thanks, guys.
Junior,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys are
Thanks for
official
the opinions,
I gotta
man.
get
For
me.
official first guests.
of
You
the
know,
Black Alice show. Stay
yeah,
tuned.
write in your answers to the
Hashtag.
questions. Yeah.
We'll be back next week.
We'll be back next week, every
Okay.
Thursday. So go ahead and ask your questions and shit. Website, I'll probably just throw that up there because, you know, why not? We have
Right.
one. Thanks to the 10 of you. I'm sure we'll shout you out name by name next time because we're just
We need more support. Tell your mom's friends and tell her friends as well.
Tell
And then we can be friends.
Tell your mom's
Oh.
friend. He went right to
Every
the mom.
Tell
He
your
didn't-
mom.
He didn't even
What
tell your
demographic
friend.
are you
That
shooting
demographic,
He didn't say
man?
tell
All right.
your
Thank you guys so much for
Come on.
tuning in.
Let's go.
It's been the Black Alice show.
There you go.
Mom's coming through.
That's what he
Baby
said.
mama
He
is
didn't say
mama
your
wife.
friends. He
All
said
right,
my
make sure you
mom's
stop
friends.
that one too.
I got you.
Hey,
I like
stop that one
moms.
too, dude.
I like mom.